So that fills in the input, and we interpret that the problem, uh, and the solving process, bit by bit. It's basically that we have a list of company. We have three companies that can produce concrete, and we also have a list of project, P1, P2, P3, P4, and that need a central quantity of concrete to finish the project. And we want to minimize the total cost in the whole process of the company. Now we look at the code and the model 5 lines. The first two lines, we set a option determinants to solve. We use to solve this line program problem. It has nothing to do with the problem description. Now into the problem. First, we define the two sets. The first set is company. We have, as it's showing the concrete, the data fields, we have C1, C2, C3 companies. And we also have a listed project, P1, P2, P3, P4. Now we have three sets of parameters. First of all, in the company, it has a maximum number of supply. It can produce as much as there is numbers of concrete, and this number is not negative. For the second set of parameters needed in the project, it means that for every project, it needs a certain quantity of concrete, and this number is also negative. Now for the third set of parameters cost in the company and the project, it means for company, for example, company is to supply unit 1 or unit of concrete to the project, and the cost G, and this cost is no negative in this problem. We have 3 companies and 4 projects. So in total we have 12 cost parameters. And now the first set of decision variable is X company project. It means the quantity of concrete that company I supplies to project to G, and this number is non-negative. And as I said earlier, the optimism problem, the objective function is to minimize the total cost of the supplying process. As you can see, the quantity of concrete that company I supply to project G times the cost, this unit cost, and we sum it up for every company. and for every project equal total cost in the supplying problem. And now this is the objective function, and the first two sets of constraints that are basically general about the maximum supply and project needs. Now for these two lines, it means for every company it can curtail the constraint is supplier to all projects cannot each maximum supply. And in the left side of this side is the sum of quantity of concrete supplier product, and for the next two lines in the constraint use can see GE in project. That means for every project in the list. So totally quantity of concrete that company's supplier to this project equal to its needs. And in the left hand side of this is the total quantity of concrete at all companies for every company in the company at least supplier to the project G. And these two are constraint about the production capacity of the company. Under the company to need to every project. Now in in this lines, it the supplier constraint about every company refers to look at the first company C1. Now the variable Y C1 project means that whether company one is supplier concrete to project G. If company one is supplying its concrete to the project G, then the YZ one G is one if it does supply concrete to the project the G. Now the YC1 G equal to 0. So it is a binary variable. These two constraints the first line. It means for every subject, for every project, the number of the quantity of concrete is applied to the project is larger than 150 times the supplier indicator. So we can discuss this under different situations. When it doesn't supply concrete to this project, the quantity is not similar than here is 0, and the right hand side is 0. For project that company wants suppliers concrete to it. What is 1 G is 1. So it is supplier at least 150 units of concrete. So it means for company one, if you are going to supplier concrete or certain project that at least you you supply 150 units, and for the second line company, one project. For every project to G, so quantity of concrete is applied to this project is similar than the maximum supply of C1. So this line of constraint means that no matter what product it is, company one cannot supply more concrete to other project than its product uh, than its production capacity. So maximum supply C1. No, they are the supply limitations of company one. For company two, the decision variable is similar whether company two is applying concrete to their project. It is also binary in their first line. We can discuss under different circumstances. It's for project the J company. Two is not supplying any constraint to it, decides not to supply constraint to the project. G. Then why the 2G is 0? Then you can see the XC2G is similar than 200 plus this is 0 and this is 0 is similar than 200. And if company C2 is supplying constraint to this part of the G, the YZ2 GY2, it means this is the right hand side. We have a maximum supply C. This line basically means that if you are going to supply a constraint to a certain project, the quantity your supplier cannot maximum supply of company two, and this line, the next line, it says YZ to the sum of YC2 G over G is similar than 1 and is no larger than 1. It means that companies say the C2 can supply at most to one project. It cannot supply concrete to 3, 4 projects. It can supply where to no product at all. Now this is a supply limitation of the company to 4 companies. It has a little bit different. As you can see, the YC3 has actually 2 variables in it. This is also a binary. Yeah, so it actually means the company 3 has 3 kinds of packages. The 3 packages is 200 units of concrete, 400 units of concrete, and 415 units of concrete. It can only sell supply concrete to project as a quantity. You can see in the first line, we use 1, 2, 3 to indicate this. 3 candle package. 200 is package 1, 400 is package, and 550 is package 3. So the first line means that X 3G the quantity of concrete that company 3 supplies to provide a project. The G is 200, 400, also 50, 550. And in the second line, you can see that YC 3G, there's some of the overkey is smaller than 1. It means that for this 3 candle package you have for each package, you have only 1 concrete or 200 units once. You can only save 400 units of concrete once, at most once, and you can only sell 550 units of concrete for. This is the situation of company C. So here we know that YC3 with 2 variables in it means that whether companies is going to supply a concrete 1, 2, or 3 to the specific project to G, and now we need to run the model. So firstly, we send to the input, and now so secondly we display. Now for the result, we can see this is a quantity of concrete that the company suppliers to a project. Companies 1 only suppliers 175 units of project. Project 1 is supplies no concrete to project 2, and 3 is supplier 200 350 units have concrete to project 2. For company to this for company 1 4 lines, our company 2 8 supplier 175 units of concrete to company to project 1, and supplier 100 units of concrete project 3 and 4 company 3 is suppliers concrete to project 2, and project 3 at 200 unit and no concrete for project one for now. These other indicators of the company is providing concrete to this project, and it is a constraint with x if x is larger than 0, then the yc is 1. If it is 0, the yc is also 0. For companies 3. This one. The other indicators that whether company strength is providing a package 1, 2, or 3 to this project. We only need to look at the values that are not negative or that are positive. So why then 3, 1, P1, P2, P3, and P4. C3, 1, P equal to 1. It means that the company is 3 services, so serves package 1 to the project 2. Now remember the package 1 is 200 units. It is a constraint with our company 3 serves provide 200 units of constraint to project, and also YC3 1P there is also it means companies are also provide package 1 to for that 3 package 1 is also 200 units, and it is constrained with our so far further explanations. For example, in the special question, explain the constraint for company when the rule of binary variable and holder two constraints work together. We have done that before, and this is all the content of this problem. The description of the model. Description is our solution and result. Thank you.